Scott the Fix Guy here today, dealing with a dishwasher that won't drain, and this is a really fast, like 1 minute quick repair that often works. And this is to clear the air gap, which is part of the drain mechanism. It sometimes gets stuff caught in it. This is on a Bosch dishwasher. I'm setting it for drain, and I can hear it draining a little bit, but not as fast as it should be. So I'm going to see if I can find if there's something caught here in this thing by the faucet called the air gap. So I pulled off the top, and then I'm going to squeeze in on the two ends and pull it off. I'm going to use a little knife here to help me with some leverage. It should come right off. But then you have to take this thing off, which is kind of hard to do, but it has these little plastic tabs. So you have to push in, but then stuff gets caught. Like this classic, usually like the little fish bone is the genesis, and then stuff accumulates around it.
Look at that.
And then it just can't drain very well, right? So when you get all this junk out, usually that's all it takes to fix it. It's just kind of hard to get this thing off.
Yeah.
But it's common, and the one way to prevent it is if you always, it's a pain in the neck, but if you always rinse the dishes, you should be okay.
Before putting them in there.
Yeah. Let's see if that's going to do the trick. We'll test it a little bit.
And then how do you know which way to put it in?
Oh, good question. It'll click,
Okay.
and if you do it the wrong way, it won't click in.
Okay.
So that's good. And then you should be able to hear it, really coming out fast. Let's fill it with a little water. Let's see. Let me advance. I can advance the timer so I can make it.
Yeah.
Can make it fill. Yeah, so it should fill now. And then we'll see if we can get rid of all the water. But that's pretty common. It's usually like, oh yeah, here's the little culprit. This little guy started the whole mess.
Oh,
Very common.
That's fish. Yeah.
Very common.
Wow.
I tell you, I've seen this maybe 60, 70 times where that thing clogs due to a little fish bone.
Yeah, so it wasn't enough just to take the cover off.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's at the next step. And the way I do it is I put like a butter knife in here to pry this plastic thing in, and then I pull it up. Sometimes you can even do it with your fingers. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
So I grab this part and push in on these guys. So now we've got enough water in there for it to do its normal thing. Yeah, that's what it should sound like. Yeah, it's more robust.